people out there, man. Show for some people out there, man.
Sweet Eric's at T-Bird Gym on a snowy Saturday afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. And Oaks and Casper getting set women to play their second game in this, the annual T-Bird Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored this time around by Vista Toyota. Casper comes into this game against Lake Region from Devil's Lake, North Dakota, with a mark of 7-1. And the Royals come in with a mark of 7-2.
Outside noise? I mean, see if Zach, because I'm not sure. He knows, he's a lot more technical. Yeah. He's just down there, so. We have a slight problem with the audio. Jack's not hearing anything on his, and I've already tried boosting it up on both.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to our Game 3 of the Saturday edition of this Vista Toyota Nissan Thanksgiving Classic. Your matchup tonight features the Lake Region State College Royals facing we're singing the national anthem tonight.
Get the wrong headset. What? Yeah. This one is 2. This one's 1. You're good. Where's the wrong headset? Test 1, 2, 3.
A guard, sophomore, number 24, Tiziana Vista.
Hello, everybody.
And a sophomore in the post, number 30.
Hello, everybody.
So now you should be on 1.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test
And now,
1, 2,
T-Bird
3.
fans, let's get on our feet. Let's put our hands together for the starting lineup for your Casper College Thunderbirds. A guard, freshman, number 5, Logan Alva. She's a sophomore in the post, number 12, Laura Gowen. A sophomore at guard, number 20, Sandra Brown Garcia. A sophomore at guard, number 23, Julia Palombo. And a sophomore at guard, number 30, Jocelyn Igo. T-Birds are led by head coach Dwight Canary and assistant coach Dave Macy.
Test. What is going on here? So 2. We're plugged in. Here, give that a go. That might be it.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, to Sweet Erickson T-Bird Gym, getting set for the opening tip-off game number 3 this afternoon in the Vista Toyota Thanksgiving Classic. Lake Region with a 7-2 record against the Casper College women with a 7-1 mark, and the opening feed down low, shoveled home for a basket. Tiziana Huigi with the basket, and an early 2-0 lead for Lake Region. T-Birds and Lake Region have met twice before in the history, and the Birds have won both. Jocelyn Igo with a 2-ball, and we're tied at 2. Birds will go to some full court pressure now. We'll see what happens with Casper in the full court pressure. Down 4-2 after the hoop that time by Kyla Fitzgerald. Igo pushing for a 3 out top, and the rebound taken away and cleared away by Luigi. Gives it in the backcourt. This Lake Region team, the Royals, likes to attack the basket a lot. We'll see what happens, see how the Birds go against them. The Birds expecting to see a little zone defense. And there's a hoop from the right side. Raven Robinson with the deuce, and a 4-point lead at 6-2. 8.5 to go, opening half. Birds get it in deep. Palomo to Goed. Nice feet. Flora will shovel it home with the right hand to make it 6-4. Quickly, in a hurry, Robinson cross-courted, and they'll bounce it outside. Finally with the shot that is good. So far, the Royals have been up to hitting the outside shot. Igo will try a 3 from the left side. No good, and the rebound cleared away, taken away by Simone Clay. Check that. Make it Laura Navarro who got it. Deep in the paint. Little shot and a little soft one-hander by Huigi. She's got 4, and it's a 10-4 lead for the visitors, up by 6. Palomo looking for Alvaro. In deep, tries to bore in, double teamed, and a jump ball will be whistled. We'll stay with the Birds on the arrow with 7:17 showing on the scoreboard clock. First half, we'll talk about the first 2 games. Almost had the huge upset in the men's game. In deep, the Birds having trouble. Palomo tried to throw it off one of the Royals. Instead, it goes off of her and out of bounds. Men's game just completed. #1 team in the nation, Indian Hills, with a 91-88 victory over Western Wyoming that was absolutely as close as the score would indicate. Out of backcourt, the Birds on a run. Alvar in deep, and she was fouled.
Foul called on number 30.
Navarro will get
First personal foul, first team foul.
Yara, not Lara, will get the foul. It'll be her first team foul. Birds get an open look from the left side from the wing. Sandra Frau Garcia with the 3-ball cuts the lead in half at 10-7. Robinson clearing it quickly ahead to Duichi. Her pass is thrown out of bounds, and the Birds will get it on the turnover. Didn't really have a chance. We had a few technical problems. Didn't get a chance to set the lineup for either team. Both with their starting 5 in right now. Alvar looking on the low post, and Goa turns, shoots with the right hand, left it just a touch short, and then the Birds almost get a steal in the backcourt. Robinson will bring it ahead all the way down right side. She's bumped, throws it off the glass. Let's see if they're going to give her 2.
Foul on the floor called on number 23, Julia Palomo. First personal foul, first team foul.
Palomo will get the foul. First personal, first team foul.
Number 14, Charlotte.
Claudia Garrido checking in for the T-Birds. Zarlet Veleda Fitas in for the Royals. They'll bring it out top. Weechie trying to penetrate on the left side, kicks it back outside. Long 3-ball that's good by Simone Clay. Back to a 6-point lead at 13-7 for the visitors. T-Birds with the basketball. Igo for a 3. That's good. She has 5 early points, and again the lead cut in half at 13-10. Birds will come up with a steal on the pressure. Frau Garcia. Igo looking in deep, Goa cutting to the basket all alone for the layup. She has 4 quick points and the lead down to 1, and then a foul going to be whistled in the backcourt. Garrido gets her first in the ball game.
Into the game for the Royals, number 23, Braylon Davis.
Braylon Davis checking into the lineup. 6-foot freshman. Averages 2 points a ball game. Robinson for Clay. Ahead Huichi. For Robinson out top. Clay looked at the 3. Birds covered up. Here's a high arc 3 that's no good from the left side. Alvar will clear it off to Igo. Looking to Frau Garcia in deep. The feed. Nice look. Alvar finding Goad for the easy basket and 1. And the Birds get their first lead at 14-13. Davis gets the foul. And Flora Goad to the free throw line to try and finish the 3-point play. And she will not. Rebound taken away by Tiziana Huichi for Raven Robinson, who's the quarterback of this team. Ball back inside and kick it back outside with the dribble. Robinson feeding in the paint, trying to turn and shoot and walk with the ball is Braylon Davis. And we'll get a timeout on the court. 4:59 to go, opening quarter. Casper College 14 and Lake Region 13 back after this.
Show for some people out there, man.
That would work better, I think, right there. in here, and the Birds with the basketball and a 1-point lead halfway through the opening quarter of play. Alvar will bring it in and give it to Frau Garcia. Garrido, Igo, and Goed out on the floor for the red-clad T-Birds. Out top, trying to feed it to Alvar. She couldn't control the low post feed, the turnover, and the ball will go back to the Royals. From Devils Lake, North Dakota. A record of 7-2 on the season, averaging 65 points a game, giving up 58. Huichi into the front court, swings it to Clay. The Birds will let her shoot the three. That's no good. Rebound to a flat-footed Igo. Quickly ahead, Garrido sets for a three. Left side angle, no good. And the rebound taken away. One and done again for the T-Birds. Out of backcourt, Zarlet, Fitas with the basketball. Huichi will exchange with Clay, and then Robinson will run it between the circles. Pulls up from the elbow, and there'll be a foul whistled away from the ball. This one's going to go on the Royals.
Offensive foul called on number 23, Braylon Davis. T-Bird basketball.
Braylon Davis will get her second. That'll be the third team foul of the quarter. Birds on the attack with a 1-point lead after trailing by as many as 6. Igo wide open for the three. That's long. The ball volleyballed and tipped away to Garrido. Back out top. Goed left a little 17-footer short, and the Royals will take it ahead. Robinson for Huichi, bouncing at the free throw line. Davis wants to exchange, and Clay will pull up and leave the 15-footer from the elbow short. Birds now running a 3-on-4 break in deep. Frau Garcia scores it. Looked like she was in too deep. She gets her 5th point of the ball game, and the Birds lead by 3. Around the back, Robinson, nice feed in deep. They can't get the layup to go. Frau Garcia going to go 1-on-3, twists, turns, loses the ball, draws the foul, I believe. Yep.
Foul called on number 20, Simone Clay, on the floor. First personal foul, 14.
Clay will get her first, and that's the 4th team foul. Igo, Garrido, and Alvar leaving the lineup for Casper. Fernandez de Kayla checks in. Here's a shot out of the corner that finds its way in. Kind bounce for Garcia, her 7th point. Then the 5-second violation. Birds will get it back. Cos Morales into the lineup also for the T-Birds. And then Palomo is in. High post feed right at the elbow, and a foul whistled again. And the Birds are going to be shooting from here on out.
Foul called on number 30, Navarro. Second personal foul.
Yara Navarro gets the foul. Flora Goed to the free throw line. Birds leading by 5 now after trailing by as many as 6. A slow start again for Casper, but nothing like last night when they didn't have a point for the first 5 minutes. Goet's first free throw is good. Flora with 7, Sandra Frau Garcia with 7. And the Birds leading by 6, trying to make it leading by 7. And they won't. She left it short. Back the other way, it's been a dry spell here for the Royals from North Dakota. Robinson for Huichi, wants to go all the way down left side, kicks it back out top. Pull up from the free throw line just inside, no good by Clay. 1-on-4 the other way, and the Birds run it ahead. DeKayla, did she draw the foul? Trying to scoop one up from about 10 feet away from the basket. Logan Alvar will come back for Casper. Goed will get her first rest of the ball game. Birds going to apply some pressure in the backcourt. Uichi will step it across with the dribble. Give it to Clay. Head fake on the three for Robinson. Trying to turn in the lane. Turns, couldn't get the shot. They'll get it into the big gal just in. Braylon Aaron Navarro, rather. 6'2" sophomore, averages 6 points a ball game. 19-15, Birds with a long three. Palomo with the miss. Casper hasn't had a whole lot going on as far as offensive rebounds here in the first quarter. That looked like a travel. Uichi loses her dribble and brings it out top, cross court to Robinson. Robinson, little give and go in deep. And a foul's going to be whistled here. Navarro couldn't get the hoop, but she will get some free throws. Igo will return for Casper College. Navarro to the free throw line for a pair here. First one on the way is no good. Navarro on the season a 70% free throw shooter. 19-15, Birds with a 4-point lead, still 1:34 to go here in the opening quarter. Second free throw is short. Chased down by Fernandez DeCayla in the corner, and the Birds on the attack to Palomo. High post feed. Igo turns. Ooh, tough pass handled by DeCayla. Right back to Igo. Cross courts it. And they'll finally get it in the corner. Palomo pushes for a three. No. Oh, nice tip. Igo tips it right over to Logan Alvar for an easy deuce. 21-16, back to that 6-point lead, and then an over and back call on the Royals. Birds will get it on the turnover, still 63 seconds left in the opening quarter. DeCayla for Palomo out top. Morales looking for Alvar, cutting to the basket, got it to go, and she's fouled.
Foul call on number 15, Brooke Kleinig. Alvar to the line, shooting.
Kleinig will get the foul, her first. The Birds now to an 8-point lead. And Alvar will make it 9 with the free throw. Logan with her 5th point of the ball game, 24-15. The Birds, after a slow start and falling behind 10-4, have outscored the Royals 20 to 7 now, because that basket was good. Uichi with her 6th point of the ball game. Half a minute to go, opening quarter. Igo head fake three, cross courts it, and all alone right on the line with a deuce that is no good. Palomo, and then a foul whistled on the long rebound. Igo's going to get it. That's the first for her and the 4th for the team. Robinson gets the inbounds pass. They'll bring it ahead. Kleinig with it, and then a foul going to be whistled on the Birds, and this may be on Palomo. Nope. Fernandez DeCayla gets the foul. It'll be her first 15 foul, so we're shooting with 15 seconds to go. Kleinig at the free throw line, gets the kind roll, her 3rd point of the ball game. Just the right amount of English. Second one on the way, heel no good. Birds can hustle it ahead for the last shot. Final 10 seconds, opening quarter. With the ball out front, Cos Morales with the left hand, couldn't get it to go, but she drew the foul. It has been kind of a foul-filled first quarter here. Kleinig will get her 2nd. Cos Morales to the free throw line, averages 5 points a ball game, the sophomore from Spain. First one on the way is good. First point of the ball game for Mariana. Bills lead back, back to 7. And now it will be 8 as the second is good. Final 5 seconds, see if Robinson can get it across, and the Birds are going to pick up a foul with just 1 second left. Not what Dwight Canary wanted to see. Casper gets the first. All the Birds that have fouled tonight have 1 foul. Garrido, Tequila, Casper, Garcia, Palomo, and Igo all with 1. First free throw is good. And Robinson will make the second. She's got 4 points. Birds will throw it length of the court, and it didn't go. We played 1 quarter. Casper College 26, Lake Region 20. Back after this.
I want to show for some people out there, man.
Headed to the second quarter of play, T-Birds on top 26-20 over Lake Region from Devils Lake, North Dakota. Birds trying to win their 8th game of the season, as are the Royals. Royal basketball in deep, turning, muscling her way in, and let's see where the foul goes. Kleinig is going to get her 3rd early in the contest here, just to start the second quarter, as she tried to muscle her way in and got called for the charge. Frau Garcia, left side outside. Alvar will exchange with Palomo and then swing it over to Igo. Frau Garcia trying to drive, kicks outside. Cosmorales finds Alvar, 15-footer, wide open, couldn't get it to go. Ball tapped around, comes loose to Robinson, ahead for the Royals. Robinson back out top. Kyla Fitzgerald, the 5'10 freshman, will handle, and they'll get it to Uichi. Little roll, didn't get the kind roll on the one-hander in the paint. Played a minute of the second, and the Birds still lead 26-20. High post feed, Alvar in the corner, Igo 3, that's no good. And then a rebounding foul over the top for Irene Fernandez de Kayla.
Foul call on number 10, Irene Fernandez de Soleo. Second personal foul. Into the game, Claudia Garrido.
Claudia Garrido will return for the T-Birds. 26-20, Birds with full court pressure for the second time in the ball game. The Royals haven't been able to get it in against the 5-second count. Bird basketball in the front court out top. Alvar wants to go all the way down, right hand on the left-hand side, couldn't get the layup to go. Robinson switches hands, bumps, tries to scoop it up, and gets it in the paint and draws the foul.
Basket is good for number 3.
Didn't look real pretty, but it was very effective. Raven Robinson now with 6 points and a chance to cut the Bird lead to 3. Palomo is going to get her second foul of the ball game. Mesa Butler will check in for Dwight Canari's squad. Robinson with a chance to finish the three-point play, and she will. Her 7th point is 26-23. Bird lead that was 9 is now down to 3. Garrido holds over her head, goes right side corner to Butler. Frau Garcia claims a loose ball in front of the Lake Region bench. They'll get it back to her. Igo head fake for Alvar. In and out, no good. Loose ball picked off right at the elbow by Jocelyn Igo. And then a travel going to be called. That'll go against Mesa Butler. Turnover T-Birds. 26-23. Birds by 3 with Lake Region on the attack. Chance to get within 1 or tie. Running ahead for the 3 quickly from the left side. That is no good by Fitzgerald. Birds get the long rebound, try and run it ahead to Garrido. She throws it back in the paint, and that is a turnover to Navarro. A little sloppy right now. Little spin dribble at half court. Robinson will dish to Kleinig. And the high post feed for Navarro. Ooh, they had an open shot. Now the fall away from the free throw line. That's no good. Huichi couldn't get it to go. Casper back the other way. Long 3. Butler left it short from the left side. T-Birds, talking to Dwight Canary before the ball game, didn't shoot the 3 very well in their victory over Snow. And they're not shooting it very well right now here against the Royals. Out top. Head fake on the 3. Nobody would bite. Clay couldn't get it off. They'll try and dish it down low. Ball will go out of bounds and over to the T-Birds. Flora Goed with 7 points in the opening quarter checks in for the first time here in the second. 26-23, Birds by 3. And we are having a conversation at the scorer's table. It will be Lake Region's ball. They'll get it in real quick, and they can't get the shot to go. Clay with the miss. Back the other way. Birds almost threw it away. Garrido controls, gets it to Alvar and to Igo. Her shot from the left elbow is off. Everybody has gone cold. Maybe the snow outside affecting the players inside. Back the other way. Lake Region, Fetus on the attack. Out to Clay. Clay with a 3, top of the key. That's good. And that'll bring us to a tie at 26 with 6:17 to go in the opening half. Goed kicking outside. Frau Garcia will swing it to Igo, right back to Sandra. Cross court, Butler in the corner. Igo, here's a little underhand dish in the paint to Frau Garcia, and she will be fouled. Clay's second foul, the second team foul. Cos Morales will return for the T-Birds. Butler will leave. We'll get a timeout on the court. 6 minutes exactly left in the opening half. We're tied at 26, and we're back after this.
I want to show for some people out there, man. show for some people out there, man.
Time back in. Birds will get the basketball in the front court, and they'll shovel it out top to Garrido. Backs the dribble away between the circles. Long cross-court pass, head fake by Cos Morales. Throws up a wild shot in the paint that's no good. And the rebound taken away by the Royals, trying to go back on top. They had a 6-point lead early in this game at 10-4. Birds took a 9-point lead, and now we're tied up. This is no shot. They're going to wipe it off. Huichi with a little wonder hand shovel.
Offensive foul called on number 24,
And she will get called for the foul, and the basket will be wiped out. Bird basketball. Almost halfway through the second quarter. Frau Garcia with the familiar dribble with the right hand to the right side. Go it at the top. Exchanges with Garcia. In deep. Alvar can't get the little layup to go. She's in a little too deep. Back the other way we come. Royals trying to regain the lead. Robinson into the front court. Clay, 3-ball, right side, no good. Garcia back the other way. Penetrates, kicks outside. I go for 3. That's no good. Ball tipped all the way into the corner. Garrido will control. They'll finally get it in to Goad for a little turnaround hook that's good. Well, she uses both her right and left hand. That was the righty there. And the Birds go back on top by a pair. All the way down court quickly. Huichi on the run, and they'll get it finally and slow the tempo out front. Robinson leaving for Fidas, and then back to Robinson. 3-pointer, no. Rebound put back up in, just rolled out. Fidas had a shot point blank, couldn't get it to go. High post feed, go it for Igo cross courts it, and Garrido for a 3, that's good. Claudia with her first points of the night. The Birds back on top by 5 with 4 to go. We're in the second quarter here. Casper trying to win both games in the Vista Thanksgiving Classic. Basketball out top. Fidas for Clay. Head fake on 3. Finds Huichi for a 3. That's no good. And then the rebound. And Frau Garcia hits the deck. That'll be a foul on the rebound. Fidas gets the foul. That'll be the 4th team foul. So from here on out, the Birds at the free throw line. 3:37 to play. We're in the second quarter. Casper by 5. Garcia to Igo, high post feed. Alvar kicks it outside. Garrido for another 3 that's no good. Robinson will spin the dribble out of backcourt all the way to the right side elbow. Penetrates, kicks outside. 3-ball is short as Fitzgerald couldn't get it to go. Birds on the run. Frau Garcia, Garrido another 3. This is an air ball from the left side. But the rebound, Goad gets it back to Frau Garcia for the easy deuce. She's got 9 now, and the lead is back to 7. Royals on the attack. 15-foot pull-up by Huichi is in and out, no good. Garcia the rebound ahead for Casper. At the top, Alvar kicks it back outside. Igo in front of the opponent's bench, kicks it away. Here's Frau Garcia for a 3 that's no good. Ball volleyball tapped out. Looked like it was last touched by the Royals, but I think they may have a foul here on the Birds. No, Huichi's going to get it. Tiziana Huichi gets her 2nd of the ball game, 5th team foul, and Goad with 9 points, chance to get in double figures here. Flora 1 of 2 at the free throw line thus far. Will step to the line, chance to give the Birds their big lead again as they lead by 7. She misses the first one. Led by 9 in the first quarter. Second one by the sophomore from Vienna, Austria is good. She's in double figures with 10. The lead grows to 8. Ahead, Huichi all the way down in deep, threw it off the glass, never got to the rim. Birds will come back in a hurry. Frau Garcia didn't drag the pivot foot. Looked like maybe Alvar got away with a travel. They'll get it to her and she'll dish in the corner. Igo for 3 off the side of the rim, no. Rebound, Alvar tries to dish it back down low, and that's knocked loose and taken away. Huichi out of back court, gets it to the guard, and Robinson between the circles, right back to Tiziana Huichi for Raven Robinson. Right side elbow, trying to turn in the paint, shoots, got the little 13-footer to go. She's got 9 to lead all scorers for the Royals. Casper on the attack. Alvar just inside the elbow. Little 12-footer, soft touch. It's good. 36-28. Headed to the final minute of the opening half. And the Birds right now with an 8-point lead. Out top, Huichi left alone. That 3 ball is short. Casper now with 1 minute to go here in the opening half and an 8-point lead. Frau Garcia outside. Igo. They'll leave Garrido alone in the corner. That's long from the left side. Out of back court, Fitzgerald will drop it back near half court. Robinson looking to the bench for a little play, and she'll set it up between the circles. Pulls up from the left side elbow. Shot no good. A lot of red shirts underneath to claim the rebound. Igo for Frau Garcia. 16 seconds down to 15 seconds. Time to go here in the second quarter. Birds will get it to Garrido outside. Looking in deep for Alvar. The pass knocked off the glass. Coming back the other way, Frau Garcia with a steal. Couldn't get the layup to go, but she draws the foul with just under 2 seconds to play in the opening half. Braylon Davis with her third. Fouls have been a problem for the Royals here this afternoon, now into the evening. Sandra Frau Garcia to the free throw line. 9 points, chance to get in double figures here from the stripe, and the first one is good. Her 10th point of the ball game. On the season, she's 89% at the charity stripe. Second one on the way, in and out, no good. And then a rebound and no attempt at the long shot. The first half is over. T-Birds will head to the locker room leading by 9. It's Casper College 37 and Lake Region 28. We'll be back with the second half after this.
I want to show for some people out there, man. people out there, man. I want to show for some people out there, man.
At Casper College, we're here to help. Here to answer your financial aid questions. Register for classes. Pick a major and so much more. At Casper College, we're here for you.
We're trying to figure out who the best dunk on the team is, you feel me? So first we got B-Nard right here. He got something for us real, you see me? Something real cool. Then we got Ness, something not too crazy. My poor man from Turkey, and the best dunk on the team is probably Tyler. That's my pick.
Show for some people out there, man. I want to show for some people out there, man. I want to show for some people out there, man. I want to show for some people out there, man. show for some people out there, maybe. Show for some people out there, maybe. Show for some people out there, maybe.
Jack Noakes back at Sweet Erickson T-Bird Gym, the first game of our doubleheader, the annual T-Bird Thanksgiving Classic, brought to you by Vista this year. And the T-Bird ladies with a lead here at the halfway mark of 9 points over Lake Region State from Devils Lake, North Dakota. Birds up 37-28. Earlier this afternoon, we almost had the upset. Western Wyoming of Rock Springs, a heartbreaker, 3-point loss to the number 1 team in the nation, Indian Hills. 91-88 was the final. Before that, Snow College with a 1-point victory over the Western Wyoming women. So the T-Birds right here, the ladies, with a 9-point lead as we await the start of the second half of play. Some key statistics, neither team shooting the ball very well. The Royals are 11 of 30, 37% from the field. The Birds are 14 of 37, 38%. Neither team hitting anything from three-point land either. The Royals 2 of 11, 19%, and the Birds 3 of 15, that's just 20%. At the free throw line, the Royals 57%, 4 out of 7. The Birds 6 out of 10, 60%. The difference in this ball game comes down to Casper's ability to find the open man and get an open shot. 13 assists for Casper in the first half. That on 14 field goals. 13 assists, just 3 for the Royals. The Royals also turned it over 10 times. The Birds just 6. The Birds with 7 points off those turnovers, and the Royals with just 2 points off of Casper turnovers. Casper outscoring the Royals 26-20 in the opening quarter, and then 11-8 in the second quarter to take that 37-28 halftime lead. Largest lead by Lake Region, 6 points at the 7:37 mark of the opening quarter. T-Birds led by 9 with 50 seconds to go in the first, and they now lead by 9 here at the halfway. Score was tied once. There were 3 lead changes in the contest. Leading scorers, 8 points for Tiziana Huchel for the Royals. Also 5 points in the first half for Yara Navarro. T-Birds paced by Sandra Frau Garcia and Flora Goa, the sophomores each with 10 points in the opening half. Then Jocelyn Igo, the sophomore from Douglas, with 5. Logan Alvar, the freshman from Casper, Kelly Walsh, also with 5 for the Birds. In the opening half of play, T-Birds with a 37-28 lead as the teams gather around their head coaches, and we'll start the second half of play, see if the Birds can move their record on the season to 8-1. They are 2-0 against the Royals when these teams have met. Lake Region comes into this with a mark of 7-2. For the Birds, Igo out there along with Palomo, Frau Garcia, Goad, and Alvar, the starting 5. Looks like it'll be Robinson, Hucci, also Kleinig. Trying to get a couple numbers here. Navarro for Lake Region. And the 5th starter will be Kayla Fitzgerald. Birds on the attack, moving from our left to right. Cross-courting it for Frau Garcia. She'll cross-court it right back. Palomo turns down the 3. High post feed. Go a little inside-out game. Dishing in deep. Reverse layup. Nice look. And a nice finish by Logan Alvar. She's got 9, and the Bird lead is the biggest of the ball game at 11. Robinson's done a good job for the most part against the pressure, feeding the high post. They'll kick it back outside. Fitzgerald for a 3 that's off the heel. The long rebound to a flat-footed Goad out at the free throw line. Birds back on the attack. Goad dishes outside. Palomo in front of the T-Bird bench, cross-courts it. Igo wants to go right side, cross-courts at Palomo in the corner for 3. That's no good. Alvar right there for the rebound and the putback. She's got 11, and the lead is now 13. Into the front court. The Royals looking to the bench, and Robinson has a play, wants to go right side, feeds it outside for Hucci. Right back to Fitzgerald. Draws the double team, steps in from the elbow, throws it off the glass, no good. Birds will come away. Palomo with the rebound ahead for Garcia. Chest pass ahead to Igo. Had a shot at the 3, turned it down, still looking, now cross courts it out top. Palomo in front of the bench, high post feed, Goad, left side elbow, turns in the lane, tries to put it up with the right hand. She will draw the foul. Let's see. Yara Navarro will get her 3rd. That's the first foul of the quarter. Not a shooting foul. Birds get it in. Garcia and Goad with 3 white shirts around her. Will find somebody, and they'll bring it back out top for Igo. Well, she's been the 3-point specialist. That's a deuce from the elbow, 43-28. Birds by 15. And the steal. Running it ahead. Frau Garcia pull up on the 17-footer. The ball tapped out, and the foul's going to be whistled on Kleinig, I believe, and that will be her 4th. Second team foul of the half, and the Birds right now in command with a 15-point lead in the basketball. They'll get it in for a 3. That's good in front of the T-Bird bench. Igo, that's where she likes to station herself. She's in double figures with 10, and Lake Region, the Royals, will take a timeout. 7:35 to go, 3rd quarter. Casper 46, Lake Region State College 28.
I want to show for some people out there, man.
the Casper College Thunderbirds come out and outscore the Lake Region Royals 9-0 in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter, and they've opened up now, the Birds have, an 18-point lead. It's 46-28 Casper. The Royals with the basketball, looking at some pressure in the back court. Casper will relax, although Garcia will stay with Robinson, who'll chase her across. Then they'll bring it across court on the near side. Huichi running one-hander in the lane, no good. Go-Ed rebound ahead. Birds trying to run it ahead on the bounce pass from Frau Garcia, and the ball knocked out of bounds on the air ball by the Royals, who just right now can't seem to get a break even when Casper gets a bad shot. I go for three, that's no good. And the rebound taken out by Fitzgerald ahead. Robinson running the court, layup is good. She's in double figures to lead the Royals with 11 points. Bird basketball to Igo out top. Frau Garcia, oh, they look inside on a cross-court pass. Go-Ed couldn't handle it, kicks it back outside. Frau Garcia looking for Flora down low, ball deflected, goes out of bounds. Shot clock says 27 seconds left. That can't be right. Well, nobody challenging it. Go-Ed just inside the free throw line. 14-footer's no good. And then a foul going to be whistled on the T-Birds here. Frau Garcia's first, or second rather. T-Birds first of the third quarter. Robinson will bring it ahead to the right side and outside. Huichi for Kayla. Fitzgerald right back, and Robinson steps back for a 17-footer. That's no good. Garcia all the way down for Igo, left side. High post feed. Oh, nice look in deep. Can't get the shot. Palomo couldn't, but Igo will get it on the feed. And another three pours in from the corner. She leads all scorers with 13. The lead is up to 19. I go with 1, 2, 3 threes thus far this evening. And the Birds with a 19-point margin. In deep, Huichi back out top. Robinson turns, throws it off the glass, got a kind kiss. She's got 13, 49-32. Frau Garcia for Alvar, falling away right at the free throw line. Couldn't get it to go. Loose ball, though, is tapped outside to Igo, trying to feed Alvar, and she threw it into the T-Bird insignia. Birds have done, by and large, a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball tonight. Pressure in the backcourt applied. Be cleared ahead. Simone Clay getting it over to Robinson, who runs this team. Bring it back out top. Clay for Robinson, left alone, puts up the three. That is a little short. Ball tapped out front. Frau Garcia running the 3-on-3 break, dishing to Igo, in deep, layup's good. 15 for Joslyn now, 10 of them here in the opening 5 minutes of the third quarter. Back the other way, pull up in the lane. Tiziana Huisi with the basket, 51-34. Casper basketball on the front court, looking for Go-Ed on the low post, turns, shoots with the right hand, got it. She's got a dozen. Using the right hand that time, she's equally proficient with her left. Out of back court, Robinson. Huichi will bring the left hand dribble to the left side. Clay will try a long three and a long rebound. Chased down along the baseline. Go-Ed for Frau Garcia, and her pass intended for Palomo goes awry, but a foul is going to be whistled.
Foul called number 23, Julia Palomo. Third personal foul, second team foul.
They're going to give the foul to Palomo. That'll be her third personal and the second team foul for the Birds. We'll get a timeout. Still 3:58 to go here in the third quarter. All Casper 53-34.
I want to show for some people out there, maybe.
3:58, time remaining to be played. Third quarter, all Casper College right now over Lake Region State from Devil's Lake in North Dakota. Birds by 19. They led by 6 at the end of the first quarter. They led by 9 at the halfway mark, and they've outscored the Royals by 10 here in the third quarter. Ricci in trouble. They kick the ball outside. Shot clock still has a lot of time. Trying to get organized. Frau Garcia deflected the cross-court pass into the crowd. Still 11 on the shot clock. The Royals trying to find something going. And Huichi with a little one-hander in the lane that's good, but the foul on Garrido was long before the shot. Underneath the basket, along the end line, on the right side with the new shot clock at 20 seconds. Royals will get it in. Clay will try a long three-pointer, and then the long rebound. Huichi in deep. Soft touch right at the basket for an easy deuce. Garrido in front of the T-Bird bench to Frau Garcia along the baseline. Reverse layup by Goed is good. She's got 14. Igo leads the Birds with 15. The lead is back to 19. Huichi bouncing to Clay. Clay will exchange. And ducking in and throwing up the one-hander, no good. Kleinig misses. Going with the rebound for Frau Garcia. Approaching 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. The boys, the men's team, getting set to take on Lake Region in the nightcap. Here's a long three. Garrido with the miss from the left corner. And the long rebound taken away. Huichi comes out of the backcourt for Clay, and Clay going to be held, and the foul will be on Sandra Frau Garcia. That'll be her third team foul of the third quarter. Shot clock will stay at 22 seconds. Igo coming back in along with Julia Palomo for the T-Birds. On the attack, little driving layup is too hard. Kleinig had a good look from in deep. Garrido back out top. I think I said Palomo was back in. No, it's Mieza Odo in for the first time. Odo in the corner for Goed from the elbow on the right side. No, and then a rebounding foul whistled. This one is, I believe, Garridos. It'll be her third. That is the 15th foul of the quarter for the Birds, so free throw time for the Royals here. And it'll be Valador Fajitas to the free throw line, where she comes into the ball game with not having made a free throw all year, not having shot one. That first one is good. Little lefty, second one finds the bottom of the net too. She does not average any points, so she gets her first points of the season from the free throw line. 55-38, Birds still by 17. Final 2 minutes of the third. Otto has her pass deflected. Birds get it back. Go it in deep. Will kick it outside. Igo will cross court it. She'll get the ball back. Right side corner. High post feed. Go it turns in the paint and kicks it to Igo. Has to hit a little fall away. Can't get it to go. Got it to the rim just before the shot clock was due to expire, and I think Goed is going to get the foul. That'll be Goet's first, and it is the 16th foul. So the Royals back to the free throw line as Carla Moros checks in for the first time, a 5'7" freshman, averaging 2 points a game into the lineup for the first time tonight. And the first free throw, good by Braylon Davis, her first point. She averages 2 a game. 55-39, in and out, no good, but we may have a lane violation here, and the lane violation is on the Royals, so the Birds get the ball after the missed free throw. Igo will clear in the backcourt, then get it back, go right at half court, and the foul's going to be whistled. Cos Morales should, well, Fitzgerald gets the foul, her first, second team foul, so we're not shooting. Birds in the front court with the basketball. And a healthy lead with a minute to go here in the third quarter. From the right side, the 3-point. Fernandez de Calea with her first points of the ball game. Hits the 3 ball to build the lead back to 19. 58-39, clock winding. 45 seconds to play here in the third. Robinson backs away, almost dribbled it off her foot, managed to retain, backs up, gets a pick, wants to roll down the right side, still has it on the floor. Bounce pass in deep, taken away by Goed. Otto running ahead for the Birds. Oh, nice feed, and the running layup is no good. Fernandez de Calea couldn't get it to go. Would have been a great assist on the give and go. Royals will play for 1 with 10 seconds to go. Robinson turns again at the left side elbow, kicks outside, fight it on the right side, give it to Robinson for a 3 at the buzzer that's no good, and we've got 3 in the books. Headed to the fourth quarter, the T-Birds 58, the Royals 39.
A lot of show for some people out there, man.
into the fourth quarter. T-Birds in command, 58-39. They outscore Lake Region 21-11 by 10 points in the third quarter. It'll be the Royals basketball at half court to start things here in the fourth. Robinson will take it ahead. Feeds the high post, gets it right back, turns, looks, cross-courts it outside. Wishi, who had a lot of points in the first quarter, misses the 15-footer. She's been struggling since then. Otto ahead. She gets the ball. The little New Zealand smallest player on the court can't get it to go. Igo then with a three that's no good. And Otto almost had the steal. Back the other way, Robinson runs it ahead. Getting back on defense, Mariana Cosmorales managed to knock it out of bounds. Royal basketball along their end line. They'll play it in from the left side. Robinson to toss it in. They had 2 5-second calls in the opening period, but they managed to get that one in just in time. Robinson in the land of three from the left side. Reverses the dribble, fall away in the paint, got it. Tough shot. So Robinson now with 15 to lead all scorers for the Royals. Birds with the basketball to Igo in between the circles. Now puts it on the floor, outside for Otto. Right back to Jocelyn, looking left side outside to Fernandez de Kayla. She'll get it to Otto along the baseline. Fernandez de Kayla steps inside the three-point line and manages to hit the deuce just inside the line, her 5th point of the ball game. Back to a 19-point lead. That's been the biggest of the night several times for the T-Birds. Robinson feeding, and then Huisi against Otto, and Otto, I believe, going to get the foul here. Huichi will go to the free throw line for a pair. Nope. Yeah, it is. Misa Otto will get the foul, her first. Tiziana Huichi will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair here. Yara Navarro back into the lineup for the Royals. And the first free throw by Huichi is good. She had 6 points very early in the ball game. That's just her 11th of the night now. That was when the Royals took an early 6-point lead, 10-4. Since then, it's been all Casper. Second free throw good, makes it 60-43. Palomo will return for the T-Birds. And a little travel there by Otto as she tried to feed it back to Mariana Cosmorales. Royal basketball in the front court. Robinson has gone pretty much the entire game at that point. She's the quarterback of the team, still has it on the floor. All the way down the right side, couldn't get the layup to go. Alvar clears it away for Mieza Otto. Otto loses the dribble. Alvar looking. They'll kick it back outside. Otto can't get it to go. And then she comes back, almost got the steal. Back the other way, running the court. Robinson layup good. She now leads all scorers with 17 at 60-45. T-Birds with 7.5 to play in the game. Alvar's pass a little careless, and this will be an easy layup. Dwight Canary not ready to take a time yet. Kleinig with her 5th point of the ball game. Birds need a little better job of taking care of the basketball right now. That lead down to 13. Between the circles, Otto for DeKayla. Right back Otto. Finds DeKayla alone. She'll push for a three. That's no good. Rebound, though, by Palomo, and then a timeout going to be taken here. Dwight Canary has seen enough as the 19-point lead is down to 13. Birds don't appear to be in any trouble, but it's gotten a little sloppy. He's been going to the bench and substituting, and things have not been very fruitful here for Casper. In the fourth quarter, they've scored only 2 points. They've been outscored 8-2 by the Royals. So Casper still with a 13-point lead. Birds 7-1 on the season. And they will be home again. I'm trying to look at the schedule here. It's on the 10th, I believe, is the next home game. Have to unfold things here and get them turned around the right way. Upside down doesn't work. December 10th against the Wyoming All-Stars is their next home game. The T-Birds, the men, playing Lake Region State. Their next home game after tonight will be Real Salt Lake. That is on January the 6th. So last chance to see the T-Birds this year in the calendar year tonight. The women will be back against the Wyoming All-Stars on the 10th of December. Birds will bring the ball in, get it in the corner. Frau Garcia out top. They'll look down low. Alvar wanted to turn and shoot. She was covered up. 10 on the shot clock now. Frau Garcia in the corner. Palomo for three. That's no good. Huichi with the rebound. And she'll get it to Robinson. Right back to Huichi. Double teamed as she tried to drive the lane. Gets it outside. Robinson in and out. No. Rebound. Logan Alvar exchanges it to the guard, and Frau Garcia will bring it ahead to Kayla. They'll feed it down low. Alvar kicks back outside. Garcia steps inside the three-point line. They'll feed the post again with 15 to shoot. Triple team, and Mesa Butler loses the ball. Nope, Cos Morales loses the ball. The steal back the other way, though. Frau Garcia. They'll kick it again in the corner. Cos Morales with it. Birds playing outside, trying to get another three, and a push away from the ball. This one may go on the Royals.
Foul call on number 14, Darla Balador-Fitas. Second personal foul.
Balador-Fitas will get her second. Flora Goed and Jocelyn Igo, two leading scorers for the Birds, are checking back in at the 5:45 mark. Goed working in the paint, kicks it outside in the corner, right side, three ball, no good by Garcia. And then a rebounding foul on the T-Birds.
Foul called on number 30, Jocelyn Igo, her second personal foul.
Igo's second personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter for the Birds. 5.5 to play. Pace is slowed for Casper with only 2 points in the fourth quarter. And then we've got a pick that's set that's illegal. Raven Robinson's going to get her first foul. She didn't believe the call. It's just her first and the second team foul of the quarter. Birds looking at full court pressure. Igo for Palomo to Garcia, and then they'll kick it to Goed on the right side of the baseline, and she's hammered that time. Tiziana Hushi will get her third personal.
Checking in for the Royals, number 22, Kyla Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald back in the lineup. Here is Alvar from the free throw line. Couldn't get it to go, and then I think Goet's going to get whistled now.
This ball foul call on number 12.
That'll be a rebounding foul on her, her second. Team fouls are even at 3 apiece here in the fourth quarter. Birds with some full court pressure. Robinson gets it ahead. Huichi all the way down left side. They'll bring it back between the circles, and Robinson will set the offense for the Royals. Looks right side, outside. Huichi back out. Robinson left side. They're going to push for a three. Fitzgerald with a long miss and a long rebound to Goed again. Casper on the run. Alvar will hook it up with the right hand. A little reverse layup. Didn't get to the rim, got glass, and drew the foul.
Foul
Navarro is going to pick up her 4th of the ball game and the 4th team foul now.
Her 4th personal foul. That'll send Logan Alvar.
Logan Alvar to the free throw line for the T-Birds. Logan on the season. First one is in and out, no good. 79%. Birds have struggled a little bit at the line here this evening. Second one on the way, that's good. So the freshman from Kelly with 12 points now. Birds up by 14, approaching 4.5 to play. Huichi for Fitzgerald. Out top, they try and drive the left side. Kleinig, and a foul whistle. I think this is away from the ball. Igo's going to get her 3rd and the 4th team foul. Royals will be shooting, as will the T-Birds west of the way. Lake State Region plays it in the forecourt. Robinson behind a pick. Goes in the corner. They'll try a long 3, high arc. That's good. Tiziana Huichi with her 15th point of the ball game, and the lead down to 11 now with 4 minutes to go in the contest. Go ahead. For Frau Garcia, wants to back away and set it up right between the circles. For Alvar, her pass is blocked and knocked loose. And then a foul whistled. This is going to go against Fitzgerald, who's kind of shaking her head in disbelief. Her second is the 5th team foul, and it will send Goed to the free throw line. Flora with 14 points tonight. The sophomore from Vienna, averaging 10 a game. And the first one, shoots it right-handed, is good. Say that because she also is very effective with her left hand around the hoop. Second free throw on the way, front of the rim, back of the iron, down it goes. She leads the Birds with 16 now, the lead back to 13. 63-50 Casper. Robinson isolated, gets a pick, steps to the free throw line, and the 15-footer's good. 19 for her to lead all scorers in the contest. Frau Garcia will get it ahead and throw it into the T-Bird bench. Still 3:26 left in this one. 63-52, Casper by 11. They've led by as many as 19. That was back in the third quarter. Robinson pull up, got it to go, contested from the elbow. Good shot. She's got 21. The Bird lead down to 9. They get it ahead to Goed. Pulls up, 10-footer, doesn't go. Rebound will be taken away by the Royals. Robinson wants to run it ahead. Dribbles into a little traffic and clears it to Huichi, working against Igo. Pull up, 15-footer, no. Igo and Frau Garcia for the rebound. Sandra comes away with it. Into the front court, Dwight Canary thinks he needs a 30-second timeout here. 2:42 still to go in the ball game. T-Bird 63, Lake Region State 54. T-Birds being paced right now. Flora Goed with her 16 points, 15 tonight for Jocelyn Igo, who has reined in a bunch of threes. Leading scorer in the contest, the point guard, the starting guard, Raven Robinson, the freshman with 21 points here in the ball game for Lake Region State. Tiziana Huichi also in double figures with 15. They are the main scorers in the main attack for the Royals. Still 2:42 to go. Casper ball in the front court to Garcia. Wants Igo to go all the way around to the right corner. They don't get it to her. Instead, they'll get it out to Palomo. Now Igo. Low post feed, triple team. Goet's left-hand shot, no good. And then a jump ball will be whistled, and the Birds will get it on the tie-up. Sandra Frau Garcia tying up Yara Navarro. Casper basketball. Baseline right. Garcia to play it in for the T-Birds. We'll find Goed for Igo. Pushes for a three. That's good. Well, she's got 18 now on the evening, and the lead back to a dozen as we approach 2 to play in the contest. Robinson spinning to the top of the free throw line. And here's the running left hand scooped up and in. Ishii with her 17th point of the ball game. Birds, Palomo for Goed. They get it across the time stripe. And Garcia will set up her team up by 10. Goed in the corner, right side. Cross courts it way out top to Garcia. Right back, they'll get it to Flora. On the baseline with 6 to shoot, and she gets bailed out with a foul. Turning into the double team. Fitzgerald will get her third. Goed back to the free throw line. Unofficially, I've got her at 3 for 4 tonight. Flora with 16 points. Jocelyn Igo leads the Birds with 18, so a pair of free throws coming here for Goed. Chance to advance the 10-point lead, and the first free throw is in and out, no good. Seems we've said that a lot tonight. Second one on the way, in and out, no good, and the ball tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Julia Palomo. Birds will put on a little full court pressure with 1:31 to go in the contest here. They'll double team Robinson, and the Royals will clear it ahead. All the way down left side, the running one-hander with the left hand again. This time it's Brooke Kleining, and the lead down to 8, 66-58. And the pass deflected and taken away. Kleining in the backcourt for Robinson. Robinson double teamed. Looked like she walked in the paint, then tries to dish it underneath. It'll go over to the Birds. 1:04, 64 seconds left. And the Birds lead down to 8 after they led by as many as 19 in the third quarter. Out of back court, Frau Garcia for Palomo. Tries to dish in the paint. It's deflected away from Goed. Back the other way. Huichi bumps, throws it up, draws the foul. Chance for a three-point play. Hishi with her 19th point. Garcia gets her 4th. The Bird lead is down to 6. We're under a minute to play, and Huishi has a chance here to make it a 5-point lead. If she can convert the free throw, it would be her 20th point. Robinson leading the way for the Royals with 21, and the free throw is good. So the Birds leading by 5, 48 and a half seconds left in the contest. Not exactly what Dwight Canary had drawn up, I'm sure. His team with a comfortable lead. It was 58-39 at the end of the third quarter. Casper has been outscored 22-8 here in the fourth quarter. And the Royals with a mark of 7-2 coming into the game. The Birds came in with a mark of 7-1. Casper will bring it in, looking at pressure in the front court. Right at the hash mark, Frau Garcia to toss it in. Bounces it for Palomo, puts it on the floor. Wants Tequila to come and get the ball, and she will be fouled. That'll go against Tiziana Huichi. That is her 4th. Irie Fernandez de Kayla to the free throw line for the Birds. The freshman. First free throw is in and out, and then it hits the glass and comes back down through. Whew. Second one on the way. That one is a little more pure. She's got 7 now, and the lead is 7, 68-61. Royals will take a quick timeout here with 42 seconds and some change to go. So the Birds trying to win for the second time in as many nights. They took care of Snow College last night to run their record to 7-1. And Dwight Canary, I'm sure, will be a little concerned with the way the lead evaporated in the fourth quarter. With 42 seconds, 42.4 seconds to go, you would think it is still safe, but 7-point lead, and the Royals will get the ball after the timeout in the front court again, right at the slash mark at quarter court. Wishi will throw the ball in, get it in to the point guard, Robinson. They need to hurry if they're going to try and get a quick basket. Robinson cross courts it. Wishi left for a 3 from the left side, high off the iron, no. Rebound taken out to Robinson. She'll try a 3, that's no good. Another offensive rebound. They get this one to Kleinig. Kleinig will put it on the floor, dribble into 3, draw the contact, and she'll go to the line. DeKayla's going to get the foul.
Foul call number 10, Irie Fernandez de Kayla, her third personal foul, 15th foul. That'll send number 15, Brooke
So DeKalea getting the foul, and here is Brooke Kleinig to the free throw line for a couple. Both teams in the double bonus. First one will be left short. Just under 18 seconds to go. Casper's lead stays at 7. And this free throw will be good by Kleinig for her 7th point of the ball game, her 8th point of the ball game. Birds are going to take a timeout. 68-62. We still got 18 seconds to go in the contest. Dwight Canary, Nate Macy want to talk things over with their team. Casper led it 26-20 at the end of the opening quarter, 37-28 at the halfway mark, 58-39 3/4 of the way through, and then the Birds put in some substitutes. Royals got back into the game, and they have done a good job of clawing their way back. It's going to come up short, you would think, down 6 with 18 seconds to go, but stranger things have happened. T-Bird men getting set to take the court, take on the Royals from Lake Region State. The Royals will come in, unfortunately for them, riding a 7-game losing streak. Bird basketball in the front court. They'll set the line, and we're ready to go. Run it into the back court and get it into the front court instead. And DeKalea will be shooting free throws again. Wishi will foul out of the ball game. She'll leave with 20 points on the night. DeKalea to the free throw line, shooting 2 again. 16.9 seconds ago. First free throw is good. Irie with her 8th point of the ball game. Second one on the way. Got nothing but net there. 9 points for her, and now an 8-point lead for the Birds at 70-62. Casper came in averaging 83 and giving up 67 on the season. As we said, The series between these two, brand new really, and the Birds leading 2-0 on the ladies' side. So, Casper's record about to move to 8-1. Lake Region will fall to 7-3. As soon as we get time back in, the Birds will hopefully get a chance to run out the clock. Once again, under the rules changed from a year ago, the ball will come in right at the, used to call it the hash mark, just above the 3-point line in the front court. Kleinig to throw it in. And we'll get the okay from the scorer's table. Kleinig looking, gets it out top, give it to Robinson. Birds should make sure they don't foul. Spin dribble, layup is good. Her 23rd point. Birds will clear it to Palomo. Her pass knocked loose, taken away. They'll push for a long three at the buzzer that's no good. This one is in the books. The Birds hold on. They win it by 6. Casper 70 and the Royals of Lake Region State 64. The Birds move to 8-1 on the season. Lake Region falls to 7-2. We'll come back, take a look at the statistics, talk with Dwight Ganeri when he comes up. That after this, T-Bird basketball.
Yep, I should have known that. I'm coming up and over.
We got you. Just don't fall into her lap,
I know.
okay?
We've had that happen before.
You all set over there?
We're ready to go.
All right, Casper College coach Dwight Canary, his ball club now 8-1, 70-64 over Lake Region. I'm not a coach, so all I do is look at stats. Two of them jump off the page at me. I want to start there, I guess. One, you were outscored in the paint, 42-28. On the positive side, though, 21 assists to their 6.
Yes.
This is kind of like what you expected, wasn't it?
It is. And staying with the positive, I think we share the ball really well. And that is a very positive. The paint problem was not their post, it was their driving, okay? Especially Robinson. I haven't seen her totals here, but 23, yep. And then number 24 had 20. It comes down to containing the dribble, and we just didn't do a very good job. There's probably 35 of those points are right from those two getting into the paint. So I thought we played really well at times, and then we just went in lulls. And we just got to bottle up the high energy and keep playing, because when we're playing fast and moving the ball, it's really good. And then we just go get into quicksand.
Up by 19 heading into the fourth quarter, and then you get outscored 25-12.
Yep. Yeah.
And I kept saying the game is safe, and it was safe. I didn't feel like, I don't know what you feel like on the bench. I didn't feel like it was getting away from you, but they kept chipping away and chipping away.
It did, and we were they went to the 2-2-1 press. We weren't aggressive enough out of it. They took us out of our rhythm a little bit there, and that shouldn't have happened. If we would have just moved the ball and just ran the breaker like we're supposed to run the breaker, I think we could have broke it and got some easy shots. But we got tentative, and sometimes that happens when you have a lead. You play not to lose, and that's not a good formula. So, again, got the win, but there's just a long ways to go in some areas here that we can improve on.
4 in double figures tonight. Igo leads the way with 18. Goad had 16. It seemed like when you needed key hoops, those two really came through for you.
Yes, and I thought Irene came off the bench in that late third, early fourth quarter and hit a couple big shots for us too. When we got that 19-point lead, I thought we were just going to put it away, and then we go cold. I'm going to look at her three-point percentage, still not stellar, 7 for 26 for 20%, and we need to be better than that.
Well, you get a little rest now. Where do we head next?
Oh, yeah, it'll be a short one. We go to Gillette. We have 3 games in a row, Friday,
right.
Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll be playing 3 more Region 13 teams. That's where Lake Region is out of. And open up with Miles Community College and then have Williston and Dawson. So kids need some rest, and then we got to get ready for 3 more.
Okay, congratulations. You're 8-1 and headed to Gillette.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, guys.
All right. Dwight Canary, his T-Birds victorious tonight by a final count of 70-64. Men's game coming up next, right after this.